This is Dave with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today's pillow paint is Gliden Essentials and Eggshell. Our pouring medium is Vaspar Ultra and Varathane Polyurethane Triple Thick. That's a 3-to-1 ratio. Our colors are listed here. These are new colors for me. And our cell activators are titanium white and carbon black. Mix 3-to-1 tight with the Australian flow drum. First color down is Naples yellow. This is mixed 3-to-1 with the pouring medium. And you're noticing I'm having to put down a little bit of, thin it out a little bit. I do that with Josanya varnish and a little bit of water. What that does is it allows me to thin the paint without losing the integrity of the pigment. You add too much water to any pigment, it'll start to break it down. By adding a little bit of varnish, it keeps as a binder, it keeps the paint true. I think I have the consistency right now, so we're going to lay down our first paint. Now you're going to notice I'm adding a lot of paint here, and that's because this is going to be a dual color. There's going to be a top color, which is going to be the Naples yellow, and the bottom color is going to be quinacridone magenta. And here we go with the quinacridone magenta. Both of those are golden colors, and they're beautiful colors. Then they're the pigment level on them is extremely good. Now you're going to notice with this, and later on, I learned a lesson with this painting that I needed actually a lot more of the dual color when I got into a larger painting surface. So it's a lesson learned. Okay, our next color is called Bonfire, and this is a color art prism paint, and it's extremely sparkly. I don't know how else to put it. It is just, it's an eye-popping color. All of this series is. I'm going to put a nice swath down the middle between the two. This is my color. This is my color layer here that I'm going to swipe across. Our next color is called Apple Cider, and again, this is part of the Color Art Prism collection. You're going to notice it's just a little bit brighter than the last color, but the sparkle in these paints are just eye-popping. Closing up my paints so that they don't dry out. Picking up my skewer to pop some bubbles. When you mix up your paint just before you pour, you get lots of bubbles, and you end up having to spend some time popping them. Otherwise, you get little bumps in your painting the finish, which isn't a big deal if you're going to resin, because the bumps will be smoothed out. The resin is self-leveling. Our next color is Tuscan Sun. It's another color art prism collection, and it is very bright and so much sparkle to this. This whole prism collection is just amazingly, just shines. Okay, I'm gonna load up the back of my swiping tool now. This is the carbon black, and this is mixed with 3 parts of Australian Floetrol to 1 part paint. I kind of did this in a yin and yang. White on top and black on the bottom, and I came back and I put a little bit of black into white and white into black to see how that would work. It's kind of a grand experiment. I'm going to add some of the Comet to the mix to give it a little bit more of a zing, so maybe some more sparkle. Decided I wanted to add some more of that to the painting itself. Give it a little bit of more sparkle, as if I needed it. Hey, this is a very sparkly painting. Okay, decided how I'm going to swipe, and it's swiping time. Watch these cells open up. Pop. Very satisfying when that happens. Picking up my skewer to pop some bubbles. Yeah, I'm really liking the small cells on the bottom there, but the black side has large cells. But I didn't get a lot of cells in those areas where the paint was truly black. And so I picked up my hose and blow into it. The rubber hose allows me to not have to lean across it and stand back while I'm doing to see what's going on. It's real convenient with larger pieces. I think it's about time to start stretching. It's about this time I realized I may not have put enough of my dual color down to be able to reach both sides. And I think you'll see here in a minute that indeed is the case. My yellow went immediately off, but the magenta did not. I've sped this up quite a bit because it took quite a bit of time to get the paint to start to flow down both sides. End up having to add a little bit of the pillow of the paint that came off the sides back onto the canvas. The yellow, there's quite a bit of yellow there, and I had pretty good confidence that it was going to flow nicely. Doing some modifications is to add flow and some interest and help with the composition. Okay, spinning time. getting some of the paint off the canvas so it doesn't end up on the floor and all over me. I'm still having quite a bit of problem with the magenta side to get it to flow off the sides. So I decided I needed to possibly push it down a little bit. Point it, if you push it further out towards the side you want more coverage, it's a matter of centrifugal force and causes the paint come off that side more. Okay, I'm spinning both directions to make sure that my cells stay even. Picking up the skewer to do a little bit of minor modifications. Hopefully in a way that still looks natural to the flow of the paint. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer or maybe cover in future videos, please leave those down in the comments below. Time for the flyover. If you found this video today useful, I'd invite you to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and ring the bell for future notifications. It's my goal to put out 3 videos per week. I really do appreciate you stopping by and watching today. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.